It's 11:30 and I probably shouldn't be filming this now because, you know, my bedtime, I'm supposed to be in bed at 11, my new routine that I have set myself. But here I am, doing my skincare and making this video. One of the videos that I made was me talking about how heartbroken I felt after I realized that I could not trust the angels anymore. Because something happened that the angels made happen to show me not to trust them, because one of my spirit team doesn't have my best intentions at heart, and they told me for a long time not to trust them, but I wasn't getting it, and so they made something really crazy happen so that I would see. And I don't want to harp on about this because I want to get to the good stuff. But this is just context so that you will understand, if you have seen my last video before this one, why I'm talking the way I am about, you know, the things that I'll talk about in this video. Basically, I do not trust the angels anymore, because if I can't trust one, then I can't trust any of them. I'm just gonna leave it there because this is already getting me down, and I just want to express my honest feelings about love and how I'm gonna move in 2026. I've been having a lot of dreams. Ever since I was a kid, I had dreams of the future. And I once searched on the internet about this, and I found a community of people online who also dreamed the future like I did. And I've always called it deja vu, but it's not deja vu because it's not, you know, I had a feeling as if this has happened before. No, I, weeks, months, maybe years before, dreamed specific snapshots that I would see. So, okay, whatever you're looking at right now, you're watching this video, but just look to the side of your laptop, right? What's on the side of your laptop or computer or whatever you're watching on? Whatever is in your vision, everything that you can see, that is the kind of, not yours, but whatever that I see in my vision, whatever is in my, say there's a square, I'm seeing here square, right? These are the snapshots that I would see exactly in my dreams. And I would dream these moments, and I still do occasionally, before they happened, which is why I believe in fate. We'll get to that. I believe in my dreams. The angels told me many times, the good ones, not to trust them. Just give me a moment. So that I would learn to rely on my own intuition and my own inner knowing. Because when I was chasing signs, it was kind of like chasing dopamine, right? I think everybody in the modern era understands what a dopamine addiction is like, which is sad, but anyway. Getting signs from the angels became an unhealthy way to feel good. Because every time that I got a sign, it would be like a hit of dopamine, right? Like, yes, this is my future. Like, I feel so good right now. And it took me away from looking within myself and feeling my own inner knowing and my own faith in God and fate. Which is why I have stopped watching mostly tarot videos, which was one of the ways that the angels communicated with me. Because I believe that tarot videos, compared to actual tarot cards that I draw myself, are sent from the angels, right? Because angels, spirits, God, it's just energy, right? They can manipulate technology. And so they sent me these videos and I would watch them. But I have mostly stopped watching tarot videos now, and I want to learn to read tarot myself in 2026 so that I can still do something that I love and not have to give it up. I didn't realize that I loved tarot as much as I did until I stopped watching tarot videos, and I thought it was the energy of the readers that I loved, because tarot readers are literally amazing. Like, their energy just radiates outwards and makes me feel so good. Yeah, that was a part of it, why I loved watching tarot videos, but it was the tarot itself that I also loved, and that's why I'm going to learn tarot this year. But tarot videos are sent from the angels, and tarot cards are, I believe, a tool that reads your energy and tells you the future, the past, your current situation, but they are not manipulated in any way by the angels. And that's something that I believe, and I'm going to hold steadfast onto that belief so that I can continue doing tarot. But I mean, they are. It's paper. Spirits have no dealings with the physical world. So anyway, I don't trust the angels anymore, but I trust my dreams, and I trust physical tarot cards and my own inner intuition, my faith. So all that, building a bit more on that context, I have been having dreams on dreams on dreams lately of intimacy, sometimes physical, but mostly emotional intimacy. It's like the touching of hands, like, you know, or the feelings that you get when you look into someone's eyes, those shared moments. And it made me realize how much I miss being in love. I never used to think about love. I was focused in 2025 on healing and purging negative energy and trauma and just, you know, becoming a new, better person. And I achieved that. And I'm very, very grateful for all the lessons that I learned in 2025. But 2026 is a new era. And I am going to do everything this year. I'm not going to hold back anymore. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to do everything that I didn't do last year because I was focusing on healing. And that isn't to say that I felt that I missed out, because I'm very grateful for those lessons. But yeah, anyway, dreams for me, I wouldn't say I'm a scientific expert on dreams, but I have analysed enough of my own very successfully to know what they are. A mix of messages from the divine, things that aren't in the conscious mind yet, in your subconscious, that want to be known and heard. You know, things that you maybe don't let yourself think about, they're just simmering in the background and they come out in dreams, you know. And it is a way to process the events of the past. And in sleep, like, the brain will discard any memories that are useless and keep the ones that are great. That is what dreams are. And I didn't realize that I wanted intimacy until I started having these dreams every single night. And then I drew some tarot, and one of the tarot cards was love's important. And I was like, yeah, why are you telling me this? You're just rubbing it in. That I'm single. And it, again, was just reading my feelings, my energy. Just affirming to me that, yeah, love's important. And I already know that I am over my ex and ready for someone new. I miss being in love. Because touch is my love language, I miss touching someone that I love in innocent and sexual ways. And I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. I'm trying to express my feelings as best as I can. But now that I know that my soulmate is watching, I have reason to believe that my soulmate knows who I am, but I don't know who he or she or they are. And now it's like harder, because this video has been in the works for a long time in my mind. I've just been made video after video and deleted them all, and this video was bound to come about. But now that I'm actually saying things, it's like there's so much that's happened. I've learned so much. This year has been like every single month I'm entirely new. Every single month I change. So it's like the person that I was 3 months ago when I was filming that video, I am not the same. And it's like my soulmate is attached to a very specific future that I want. And I know I'm gonna get it, but I miss being in love. These dreams weren't psychic dreams. I mean, I've had psychic dreams about my soulmate, but these dreams that I've had lately, back to back, have just been about simple, intimate moments. I also have reason to believe that my soulmate has been sending me signs, and the latest sign has been about being oceans apart, distance. And the cards that I've been pulling lately have been all about the ocean and distance and movement and the end of stagnation in my career and traveling long distances. But it also stands for movement and change and the end of stagnation. But the fact that I got these signs in my cards and then I saw the sign again, you sent it again, I may just be, I don't know if you're actually sending a sign, but intuitively, I'm pretty sure that you were. No, I know that you were. It's so hard because without the angel's input of constantly feeding me signs, it's really hard to rely on my own intuition and just have my faith stand on its own without anything constantly making me feel good. Like, yes, it's going to happen. The future's going to happen. You know your destiny's coming. And I know my destiny's coming. I know it is. Like, but just relying on my own inner knowing, it's hard because I doubt, and it's human to doubt. But then I see you send these signs and then I doubt that they are actually signs for me, because there was only one that was extremely obvious. And I'm glad you sent that, because it made it obvious that you were trying to communicate with me through that sign. But the other two, the same one, I got it the first time, you know, but I doubted. But again, I kind of knew that it was from you. I only doubted a little. But the fact that you sent that after I've got all of these tarot cards is just crazy to me. And the angels are definitely trying to help you send these signs for me, or get me to understand. And I only trust the angels now if they make it absolutely certain to me that they are on my side. And that is by usually the 1 or 2 times that it's happened before, because they tell me something that I already know. And I know it's for my best of interests, because it's like, it just is. So I'm like, yeah, okay, you're for me. I'll listen to those signs. Or they make it super obvious and then I can't ignore it. It's not like me hunting for puzzle pieces. They shove it in my face. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it. But I wonder what you're trying to tell me. Maybe just what the cards have been telling me? I'm gonna show you my spread. The spread that I drew a few days ago. And then I will ponder what your sign meant and if it's the same as what the cards have been trying to tell me. I put my tarot cards back except one, so I'm just going to read them off the notes that I wrote about it. And then the cards that I still have that I didn't put back, I will show one by one. So, the Hanged Man. It sounds morbid, but it's really not. The Hanged Man. I can't believe I'm doing a fucking tarot video right now. I never thought I'd do this. Okay. This is fun. I'm not gonna make this. Something incredibly strange just happened. My camera cut out right when I said that I wasn't gonna make tarot videos a thing. It just, camera cut off, app closed. That's what I'm saying about spirits having hold on technology or effects on it. It literally just ding, app off, you know, camera closed. I'm like, okay. This is fun. Okay, the Hanged Man. So, from what I know about tarot so far, the Hanged Man is about stagnation. It's about feeling stuck, like you're not going anywhere in life. but it can also mean that you just have to look at things from a different angle and you'll see that there is actually good. For me, that bit didn't really apply. I wonder what the angels were trying to tell me earlier by just cancelling it after I said that. What the fuck? That was so weird. That's so cool. Wait. Anyway, the Hanged Man in my case clearly means that I feel stuck in my career because nothing has happened for many, many years. But what I want to happen is going to happen. It's in my fate. It's in America, I know. Anyway, the Hanged Man. Next. These are the oracle cards that I didn't put back. Oh, wait. I need to still read the notes of my other tarot cards that I drew from the tarot spread, not the oracle spread. So, after the Hanged Man, I got Queen of Wands, which is a character in tarot that is optimistic, outgoing, and full of energy. And the specific words that were used on the article that I read online, always on the go. Movement. Movement, chaos, many things happening, opposite of stagnation. But also a sign of a positive future. I am going to meet new friends this year. So those were my notes on the Queen of Wands. After, I'm pretty sure this was in order, or maybe I moved the order around, but I got the Hanged Man and then I got that card, so. Movements, career, the Knight of Pentacles, making your dreams come true through hard work. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I've been ready. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I drew the spread in the morning and then I watched a tarot video. I shouldn't have, but if I check it with my intuition, if it's correct, then I'm like, okay, so they're telling the truth because my intuition is telling me this is correct. So 3 of the cards that I drew in my physical tarot deck were confirmed a second time on the tarot video that I watched. So I got 3 cards twice, and it's crazy. One of those cards is the 9 of Pentacles, which is a good card. Prosperity gained through hard work. Enjoying the finer things in life, financial success, all about wealth, money. And I got that twice, and I thought that was crazy that I got that same card. Mind you, this was all in the same video. I didn't go into different videos. No, 3 of the same cards that I got in my physical spread were on this tarot video. So basically double the message, doubling down on the meaning of the cards. The Star card is kind of obvious for me, if you've watched my last video, but a card of hope, feeling calm and confident and renewed after a tower moment. A tower moment in tarot is, referring to the Tower card, which is shit goes down in your life, basically. But calm and confident and renewed after the shit that went down. It's a message of hope. But the Star card also means that, in some cases, fame and superstardom and, that kind of recognition. So, yeah, for me, I got this card twice. Again, the Star card twice, doubling down on those messages. Then it's my oracle spread. Adventures. Can you see that? That's kind of, the light isn't very good. Let me put that right there. Adventures. The moving water of a waterfall signifies movement, and birds signify travel and movement. This card means that my career won't be stagnant soon. What am I saying? I'm just bear with me because every single card is saying exactly the same thing. Why would I get multiple of the cards saying exactly the same thing? Okay. This is getting me hype. I'm excited. Okay. Miracles. I got this card twice. I got this one and then a miracles card from a completely different deck on the tarot video was a miracle, 2 miracles. Expect a miracle. I will train at Hybe. Rainbows appear after a storm, so be hopeful. It meant a lot to me to get this card because I was doubting and this card made me feel better. Then, trust. The desert suns travel across great distances to the Amazon rainforest every year. Traveling great distances, movement. Even when things seem parched, stagnant, or not fruitful, I should look deeper at my inner knowing / intuition. My intuition is spot on. I've been right all along, so trust it, have faith. There will be movement in my career soon enough. What am I saying, bruh? Adventures. Adventures. Movement. Travel. Movement and travel. Okay, voyage. Whales travel huge distances. Like the Sahara Desert sands, so expect travel and again movement in my career. The end of a stagnant period, I'm about to embark on a journey. What's this one? Enlightenment. The Milky Way is so large that if you travelled at the speed of light, it would take you 100,000 years to get from one end to the other. Travelling great distances, speed, movement, end of a stagnant period. I'm going to travel to America soon enough, and my career is about to speed up soon. It won't be stagnant anymore. It makes me feel really good, like, just speaking about that is affirming it to me again, and oh my god, I can't wait. And this also ties into something else that I will talk about. So yeah, basically I got this spread a few days ago, and then I got the sign from you, soulmates, about oceans. And ocean, I noticed the fucking ocean, like I guessed it, you know, traveling across the ocean, great distances to a different country, that's in my future. But is that what you're trying to tell me too? I feel like after the last thing, when I sent you a message to reassure you, maybe you're trying to reassure me back? I don't know. But see, I don't know because there's no fucking confirmation. Like I don't but I'm pretty sure, or I guess I know because of my intuition. This brings me on to another point. I wish I could just fucking talk to you. It's like we've been sending shit back and forth, maybe. Like the way that I confirm that you've seen shit is I kind of tune in to what you may be feeling and feel those emotions myself. But I just wish I could fucking communicate with you, because it's just so frustrating knowing that you're just within reaching distance, like you're right there and I can't get to you. And God has been telling me, like, it's in your future, like you're gonna meet your soulmate, you're gonna be a star, be famous, and everything that I want. Like I want all of it. I want romance, I want fame and success and recognition for my creativity, and it all is in America, like in that idea, which will soon be a reality. So the fact that you sent that sign about oceans is kind of perfect, because it's like America represents everything that I want. And earlier today, before I filmed this video, I was thinking about putting down roots. No, I was thinking about family trees and a show that I watched recently called After, which is a romance between stepbrother and stepsister. It's quite strange, but the romance portrayed on video is very cute. But I was thinking about family trees, and then I was thinking of an actual tree and roots, and it was kind of an odd thing to think just randomly, but you know, all thoughts come from God. So then I watched a tarot video earlier because I was doubting again, and it makes me feel better, you know, to have signs. I know I shouldn't. I know I should listen to my intuition, but it's just easier sometimes. But anyway, I was watching this tarot video and it confirmed again great distances, ocean, movement. Not exactly that, but it was like, it said you're gonna put roots down somewhere else. And I was like, yeah. But it's just a confirmation of what I already know. I'm gonna go to America, put my roots down there, because my career will be there. I'll go wherever my career takes me, because my dreams are very important to me. God has promised you to me, and I know that we will be brought together. God will make it so you are in alignment with my path, and I'm in alignment with yours. It won't clash, it will work. My career and my love. But you're right to think that I would doubt, that I would need reassurance to see it with my own eyes. That's another sign that I got that you thought that. Because some days I dig deep into myself and I know with absolute certainty nothing could dissuade me. I am going to be a superstar. And then on other days when I don't feel that feeling, because thoughts lead to emotions, I've got to think it, but sometimes it's hard to feel that, and I doubt, and then I refer to tarot videos. It's hard to have faith. It's really hard over a long period of time to endure knowing my fate, knowing part of my fate, knowing what's in my future, what's coming, after being told and after confirming it with myself and knowing it inside. But still, I think it's human to doubt. Even if God comes down and tells you personally, you're still gonna fucking doubt unless you don't see it. That is to say, if you don't know my beliefs yet, I don't know if I discussed it in the last video, I believe that everything in life is fated. My future is set. It is set. It is going to happen. And at first, when I hadn't surrendered to God, that thought really fucking scared me, because I was like, well, shit, what if it's a bad future? What if I can't change it? And then I realized, well, the bad makes me stronger, and God puts me through hard things out of tough love to make me stronger and eventually happier. You know, through shadow work, going through all of the shit, the trauma, and then healing and becoming a better version of myself, a happier version of myself. Why? Because God loves me. So even the bad is good. And the good is obviously good, and I'll feel good whenever good things happen and whenever I think good thoughts. Once I surrendered, I was like, it felt good to acknowledge that God has my fate in his hands, or her hands. Because I was like, yeah, God, take me. And for people who haven't surrendered, it's difficult, I know. I experienced that myself, and now I've surrendered, and that fate comforts me because I know what's in my fate. And for people who haven't had glimpses of their future, of course it's terrifying to not know. The unknown is scary. So for me it's easier, and it's comforting now to know that that is going to happen. It is fated. I am going to have the future that I've been told about, that I feel in myself is going to happen. But I still doubt sometimes. And so your signs are nice, and I wish you'd send more. I just want it to begin, and I don't know why it's taking so long. But I know you can't say anything. I'm not supposed to know yet, but I'm just gonna have faith anyway, because it will come about. I will have everything I want. My past lives were shitty, but this one, it's going to be good. But I mean, there's bad and good in every life. It wasn't as if my past lives were complete shit. And I mean, I don't know, like I'm talking like I know, I've just seen a few glimpses of them. But from what I've know from, you know, my horoscope that my dad, who is an astrology expert, said to me that he read in the past, shit happened and this life was too, I mean, I've been through my fucking karma this life to balance out the shit that I did to people in my past lives. But now the bad is over. And I know that there's going to be lessons in the future, but shit, 2025 was a year of learning, of processing trauma, of healing and forgiveness and settling energetic karmic things. But now it's over. I have a few shadows more to do, always healing, but there are only a few. I can count them on my hand. This year primarily is about, until America, of course, I'm not going to wait anymore, because that was my problem last year. I was just thinking about what I want so much that it became painful that I didn't have it. But now I'm going to focus on doing things, learning things, And I'll schedule shadow work in so that I prioritizing healing, but I don't let it overtake everything else. This year is going to be, I'm going to do everything I want until the announcement, of course. And then I hope to go to America. I will go to America. I know it's coming. And I just need to continue to have faith and do what I'm going to do in 2026. When I was thinking about making this video, in my head, I was saying so much about how I felt about love and intimacy and yearning. So I'm going to try to do that now. I miss you and I don't even know you, like the song Call Me Maybe. And I miss making love, sex with emotions. I miss being that close to someone and that connected, you know, emotionally. The comfort of a simple touch of someone you love. And I don't know why I'm suddenly having all of these dreams about intimacy, because I never used to think about it. When I don't have a boyfriend, I don't think about sex unless I'm on day 14, and then I just don't, unless I'm with someone. But now suddenly all I'm thinking about is, but it's born of emotion, not just physicality, you know, like I want, I'm gonna read a few of my dreams that I recorded in my diary. I'm gonna go get it. So, here is number 6, as seen in the last video. Here is number 7, and I have actually moved on to number 7 because this one is way too full. I wanted to save number 7 until the new chapter, America, but yeah, it turns out the new chapter is 2026. But anyway, I have a few dreams in this one and in this one. First of all, I want to talk about a dream that I had recently, which was in my sequence of intimacy dreams that I've been talking about, which is psychic, and you'll see why. I haven't actually written the skydiving dream down. I haven't written it. It's not in my diary yet. I was gonna put it in my diary. Okay. It's just in my notes, so I'm gonna get it from my notes. Oh, Jesus, this is actually kind of weird. I don't know if I can share this. So it is a very strange Freaky Friday situation in my dream. On the 24th of December, I dreamed that I was skydiving with a boy who had my mother's soul. And my mum had this boy's soul. And when I was with my mum's soul in a boy's body in the sky, because we were skydiving, like, you know, the double skydiving, instead of just one and the other, it was like the connected parachute kind of. There was a moment of intimacy where I tried not to kiss him, and thank God I did not. Then I came to my senses when we got to the ground, but it was so ecstatic. The feeling of flying, of terror and then elation, coupled with a moment of intimacy. It was incredible. I am an adrenaline junkie. I love that shit. I went bungee jumping. I want to go again. But skydiving is kind of terrifying, because I've heard of the stories, but I don't care. I'm going anyway. One day I will skydive. I don't give a fuck about the stories. I went bungee jumping and I was fine. I'm going skydiving. But I'll go the double one so that I have a professional on my back. I'm not going alone. Then we got to the ground and Mum's soul in a boy's body said, I won't do that again. She didn't look into my eyes for reassurance the entire time. I feel like I witnessed the birth of her. And then nothing was said, but it was implied. Love of danger. Which is a mum thing to say, but the phrasing, it was really strange. I was like, the fuck? Like that, it's a bit weird. So I knew that it was psychic because of the things that happened afterwards where I kind of felt intuitively that my soulmate wanted or was trying to give me reassurance. And then something that would confirmed that dream, that later that day, my sister's car, Sinead, she got stuck in mud, and because it's a two-wheel electric car, it was hopeless. She could not get out, so we had to all go down, help with it, get her out. But one thing that I was thinking, that I thought on the drive there, was, I want to be there, the muddy place, and see it with my own eyes to reassure me. And having that thought immediately after that dream, I was like, okay, so there's something about reassurance here. This is how I get my signs, by the way. Stuff like that keeps stacking up, and then it just brings my attention to it, and then I look deeper into it and see that there's a sign or not there. But there always has been. I was at church before Sinead called us that she was in trouble, and I had found a little pendant metal circle, 2D circle with writing on it that Mum had gifted me a few years ago, and I'd lost it, and I'd found it was literally just in my pocket in a hoodie that I hadn't worn in a while. And what it says on it is, mother and daughter are never truly apart, maybe in distance but never in heart, which also goes with the dream. You see where I'm going? Maybe you don't. I'm gonna explain. So it was never obvious to me before, but I have learnt in all of my time looking at spiritual things that soulmates kind of have similar journeys in life. Or soul family, or anyone that you've met in a past life, you know, soul sisters, soul family, soulmates. And it had never occurred to me before, but my mum has gone through very similar stuff that I have, and it never occurred to me, but she's my soul sister. She's my mum and she's my soul sister. And that's fine. I mean, we were the people that you are close with in this lifetime, you've probably been close with in a past lifetime. And I know, because I saw my brother was my little brother in a past life too. But this is in relation to my soulmate, but I also found that out. I posted something on Instagram before all of this happened that had a caption, eye contact, because in the photos I was just looking at the camera like this, flirtily, and that was not a flirty look. The photos are flirty. And I had this intuitive revelation that somehow my eye contact post reassured him that I still want to be with him. Maybe this is all made up in my head, but I don't think so. I believe, because of various things that have happened, various signs that I've got, my own intuition, that this has happened. That this has happened. That this was the case. And maybe I don't know exactly what he was thinking. Of course I don't. Like, I don't know him. I don't know anything about him, but faith. It's not about different bodies, just different people. He's just worried that I'll find someone else and think they're my soulmate instead. And I hope that you're an adrenaline junkie too. I really want to go skydiving with you after that dream. How fun would it be? What fun! Oh, I want to go. I can't speak, it's all dramatic. Let's see. This all fucking started in October. I'm just like knowing that you're watching and thinking about you, my soulmate. This all fucking started in October for me. I figured it out in October. I also had a dream a few months ago about soul contracts, and this is a spiritual concept that the witchy community believe in. I've only heard it a few times mentioned in the tarot community. Tarot community is the witchy community, but it made immediate sense to me. Spiritual contracts are like, is the idea of your fate. Like, fate is decided before you're born, right? Your fate is decided before you're born. So the soul contract is whatever the soul agrees to do, even though that's bullshit, because souls aren't individual, everyone and everything is one. But that's another matter. Souls have ego. That's getting into Sanatani. So yes, in this concept, the soul agrees to a destiny before they go into the newborn body. And this dream, I didn't really like fuck with that concept, but then I had a dream about it, and it was slightly weird again, but maybe you see your dreams as not meaning anything. I've seen a meme online a lot about people saying, psychologists say that my dreams mean something, but these are my dreams, and then list some bullshit. But it's like, that's either you processing your past day, or your subconscious trying to tell you something, or it's spiritual, or it does have meaning. This dream, it's like 10 minutes to fucking 2 a.m, so I'm gonna go to bed in a bit, but I was sliding around on the town centre around where I live floor, okay? It's very slippy, it's not marble, but it's like stone. And I was just sliding around on this floor, chasing a ball, I think. And then, no, I was chasing a scroll. The scroll was eluding me. It was going around on this floor, and I was like bouncing off walls and shit to try and get this fucking scroll, sliding on the floor. It was so fun. And then I caught the scroll. I went to a table in the middle where my number 7 diary was, because that number 7 diary at the time in my mind represented a new chapter. And I had this fucking scroll, and there was a boy standing there. And I opened the scroll, and he said, I don't know what exactly he said, but he ripped the paper in half and said, this is my half of the contract, and this is your half of the contract. Only when our contracts come together will a destiny be complete, or that. I'm just paraphrasing, okay? I'm trying to explain that was a super spiritual dream. It was like, come on, like half of soul contract, soulmates. It was so good. It was so good. It basically, soul contract had the meaning of me having multiple different paths that I would pursue and achieve, like writing and singing and dancing, and of me sharing a soul contract with someone. Obviously, every single soul has their own contract, just in this concept. Everyone has their own fate, but, you know, soulmates. Our contracts would cross at some point, our paths would cross. Oh, and also that the contract meant that I would sign a music contract, which was also, I mean, yeah, that's gonna happen. So, yeah, I'm slowing down because I'm exhausted. It's 2 a.m, but suffice to say, all of these dreams are psychic and about my soulmate, and I just wanted to share a few so that you could see, like, well, I knew from those dreams that they were psychic, and that from those that I would meet you. But I wanted to share those dreams with you too so that you could see. And now I think I have shared my feelings. I want to meet you. I want intimacy. I'm dreaming of love and sex a lot. I'm having psychic dreams. I can't wait to meet you. I want to know everything about you. I noticed